Gentlemen, let me ask you something honestly. What if I told you there's a small area on your body about the size of a coin that, when massaged for just 1 minute a day, could restore blood flow, increase sensitivity, and revive the performance that may have faded over the years? Sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? Maybe even a bit uncomfortable to think about. Stay with me because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal exactly where that spot is, why it works, and how a simple massage could be the most natural and powerful boost you've been missing. But before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button if you care about staying strong and healthy after bot sure. Drop a comment letting me know where you're watching from. I always enjoy seeing men from around the world supporting one another. And of course, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos about men's health, vitality, and confidence. Now let's uncover the truth about this hidden spot. Most men believe that after Woozer's performance challenges are just a normal part of aging. They assume blood flow decreases, testosterone drops, and intimacy becomes more difficult. So they either ignore it or reach for a little blue pill when things don't go as planned. But here's the real truth. Age isn't the real culprit. The real issue lies in pelvic tension and poor circulation. Years of sitting, stress, and inactivity cause the pelvic floor muscles, the ones that control erections, urination, and sensation, to become both tight and weak. Think of an old rubber band, stretched out tense but with no snap left. That's what's happening inside your body. Your blood vessels stiffen, nerves get compressed, and what once came naturally now feels forced or doesn't happen at all. And now here's the good news. By releasing tension and improving circulation in the right area, you can literally reset this. The spot I'm referring to has been recognized for centuries in traditional medicine, and modern science is now confirming why it's so effective. For those of you new here, I'm Doctor. I've practiced medicine for over 7 years, helping men restore vitality, confidence, and health without unnecessary drugs or procedures. I've seen how small, natural changes can reignite energy and intimacy that men thought were gone forever. Today, I'll walk you through one of the most overlooked yet powerful techniques available, perineal massage, also known in some traditions as the $1 million point. But before I show you how it's done, let's discuss the most common mistakes men make that sabotage their potency. Now let's talk about the common mistakes this massage helps to reverse. Mistake number 3, ignoring pelvic tension. Most men have no idea that their pelvic floor muscles are constantly tight. Stress, long hours of sitting, and even holding in urine cause those muscles to stay clenched. What's the result? Blood vessels get compressed, nerves become desensitized, and circulation slows down. This massage helps release that hidden tension, like loosening a stubborn knot that's been quietly restricting your performance. Mistake number 2, relying solely on pills. Pills can help in the short term, but they don't solve the underlying issue. They temporarily force blood flow, but do nothing to restore flexibility to your blood vessels or strength to your nerves. That's why the effects fade over time. This technique, on the other hand, retrains your body naturally, creating genuine, lasting improvements instead of quick fixes. Mistake number 1, believing age means decline. The biggest mistake of all is losing hope. I've treated countless men in their lucers and tiercers who thought they were too old until we restored their circulation and sensitivity. Within weeks, their confidence and intimacy returned stronger than ever. Now, let's get practical. Here's exactly how to do it. Step number E, locate the spot. The area is called the perineum. It's the soft region between your scrotum and anus. In the center, you'll feel a slightly tender area. That's your target spot. A bit of sensitivity there means you've found the right place. Step number R, get comfortable. Sit on the edge of a chair or lie on your back with your knees bent. You want easy access to the area without straining your hand. Step number C, apply gentle pressure. Use your index and middle fingers, pressing with about the same firmness you'd use to check if a tomato is ripe, firm but not painful. Step number C, Massix for Luxor seconds. Use small circular motions, Sensor seconds clockwise and Sensor seconds counterclockwise. Alternatively, you can press and hold for seconds, then release, or use gentle up and down pulses. Step number W, choose the right oil. The right oil can supercharge your results. Castor oil penetrates deeply, boosts circulation, and reduces inflammation. Coconut oil is gentle, antibacterial, and supports hormone balance. Black seed oil is legendary in Middle Eastern medicine for enhancing testosterone and vitality. Warm the oil between your hands before applying for best results. Cold oil on sensitive skin isn't pleasant, so always warm it up first. Step number 6, timing. Do this once a day. The best times are in the morning, when testosterone levels are naturally highest, or in the evening to relax your body and enhance nighttime and morning erections. Think of it like a workout. Consistency matters more than intensity. 1 minute every day is far more effective than 10 minutes once a week. Now I understand that some of you might feel a bit uncomfortable hearing about this. Maybe you've never touched this part of your body before, or you're wondering, is this really for me? Let me reassure you, yes, it absolutely is. This isn't strange or shameful. It's about restoring your function, confidence, and freedom. One of my patients, a 6-year-old man, had completely given up on intimacy. But after just 3 weeks of consistent practice, not only did his performance return, he noticed something unexpected. His hip pain disappeared, his bladder control improved, and he felt like himself again. That's what this is truly about, not just performance, but quality of life. All right, so gentlemen, here's your takeaway. Mask this spot for 1 minute a day. Use natural oils to enhance the effect. Stay consistent, and within a few weeks, you'll start to see changes that pills alone can't deliver. Don't let age define your vitality. Small, simple actions can restore not just your body, but your confidence and your connection with those you love. If this message inspired you or gave you hope, please hit that like button. It helps more men discover this valuable information. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're building a community of men who refuse to give up on their health. And in the comments, share one change you're committed to making this week. You are not broken, you are not too old, and you can feel alive again. Take one small step today. Your future self will thank you.